G&D Media presents Who is the New How? Strategies to Find, Recruit, and Create the Best Teams by Justin Palmer and Jessica Schertz. Read by Dan Strutzel. Forward by Alex Morgan, World Cup champion and Olympic gold medalist. Teams are something I'm incredibly familiar with. I've been on them for most of my life. They've been a source of strength, pride, comfort, and growth for me. And I've taken my role on them very seriously, not only because I've experienced the value of a good teammate more times than I can count, but because I know that a team is only as effective as the individuals on it. Each member must show up every day, armed with the diverse ways they alone can contribute to the success of the team. Finding those people, the elusive right fit, can be difficult. If you think of it in the context of a professional soccer team, it's not about just finding the person who can kick the soccer ball the best. You need 1 or 10 of those, of course. But there are so many other things that need to be taken into consideration. Each position calls for specific strengths, from physical skills to mental disposition. Each player needs a competitive yet compatible edge that contributes to on-the-field dynamics and locker room camaraderie. Each team member, coaches, support staff, comms team, front office, game day ops, volunteers, relies on their counterparts to execute duties in accordance with the larger goal. The success of each game is dependent on how effectively all those factors work together. This type of teamwork is integral in both sports and business. They appear as two different landscapes, but they both entail high stress and mentally demanding situations. They both rely on consistency, communication, and making smart decisions. They both hope to attain peak performance through planning, executing, implementing, and monitoring. They both come down to the caliber and dynamic of the people on the team. My experience on teams and my knowledge of their intricacies is what led me to partner with Teamable. At the onset, I was drawn to their mission, build teams with strength and purpose. But it was the intention underneath the mission that really resonated with me. They want to transform lives by connecting candidates to roles that fulfill both them and their companies. These aren't just fluffy words. They're a sign that Teamable is in tune with the current disenchantment of the workforce and knows the true value of the right people being in the right roles at the right companies. And perhaps most importantly, they know it requires a recruiting approach that's equal parts methodical and empathetic. I've spent time with Justin Palmer and Jessica Schertz, Teamable's CEO and COO, and they care as deeply as I do about teams, community, building, fulfillment, finding your people, and finding your calling. Accordingly, everything Teamable does is built upon those foundations. They take into account all the small details that make up the whole of a candidate, as well as all the facets of a company, what it does, how it's run, and what type of person would excel there, and bring them together. They see it as finding the perfect piece of the puzzle for a company, rather than just filling an open role within a short amount of time or prioritizing counterproductive metrics like, quote, time to fill. It's about far more than that, and their incredible product, work culture, happy customers, and results show it. As Teamable's new Chief Inspiration Officer, I'm so excited to be part of the company and continue to lend my expertise on what it really takes to build the best teams possible. This
sample complete. Ready to continue?